MLB Network has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. First pitch coming up as the leadoff man Melky Cabrera settles in to get us started.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, left fielder, number 53.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Trout, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mike Trout is the second out of the opening frame. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And a fastball just a bit up. This one's flared out toward left. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in, Nick Ahmed. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bounced softly in front of the plate. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Outside, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Here's Nolan Arenado. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful. Well, now he's 0-2 after that off-balance swing, and sitting on the on-deck circle, there's no way he was thinking about this will be my approach. Let me swing and fall down.
Pujols will put this one away, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Revere. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A called strike over the outside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. This is skied out toward right. Gutierrez is after it. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Escobar.
First delivery to him on the way. Yunel Escobar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller. It's strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ahmed takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gutierrez giving chase, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three, and the inning is over. Striding in, Yasmani Tomas. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First offering on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Calhoun coming on, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Hank Conger, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
0-2, here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and two strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Here's Ben Revere. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Conger rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw. Stepping into the box, Jeff Samardzija. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. And this one's too far inside. Ball two.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Stepping in, Carlos Perez. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Carlos Perez.
First offering on its way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. The pitcher, John Lamb, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Arenado is up with it. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a looper to left. Tomas ranging forward. He gets there, and that's the second out. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Riding in once again, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Digging in to try it again. Addison Russell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calhoun sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Addison Russell is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. Hard liner toward short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So a runner at first with one man gone, and digging in is the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this one gets away. Runner at first here, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit on the ground out to short. Toss goes to Valbuena at second, and that'll do it. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder Cole Calhoun.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. On his way to second is Calhoun. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Pujols comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 strike to Pujols. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled down the third baseline. Barehanded on the move. It's there, and he's out. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Valbuena.
He's set, and the pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look. Now the pitch. In tight at 93, ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Ball 4. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Here in the 4th. Left fielder, Yasmani.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Around first, digging for 2, and a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Marwin Gonzalez.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is right there, 1 down. The relay, and he is in there. Here's Hank Conger.
Now batting, catcher, Hank Conger.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Here's Ben Revere. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
Ben Revere.
Liner towards second. Valbuena with the slide. It's there. He got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Carlos Perez.
The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Revere is under it. 1 down. Ready for another chance? John Lamb. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's grounded foul. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Scooped up on the backhand. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Into the box now, Jeff Samardzija. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jeff Samardzija.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning. Here's Addison Russell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Addison Russell.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Addison Russell is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. From the stretch, Nick Ahmed is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. In the dirt here. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Mike Trout.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, right
Cole
fielder.
Calhoun will stand in now.
Calhoun.
1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Albert Pujols is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Back. Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Hit hard to third, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Yasmani Tomas. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Trout. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. On the ground up the middle. The tag, and he is out. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front, and before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Luis Valbuena. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Luis Valbuena.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Digging in to try it again. Yunel Escobar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he'll get back in safely. That misses. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Nope. 3-0.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Set to deliver on 3-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Revere on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop.
Striding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line towards center field. Revere is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Perez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gutierrez shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in once again, Hank Conger. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Catcher, Hank Conger.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in now, Ben Revere.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
The pitcher,
digging in, Jeff Samardzija. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Into the box now, John Lamb. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Number 21 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now the pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. The pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Melky Cabrera. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Ahmed has got it, and the side is retired. Austin Adams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Austin Adams. Now playing second base, number 8, Eric Young, Jr.
Stepping in, Addison Russell. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him. As we begin their half of the 8th. Allen Henson is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. At the plate, Frank. Gutierrez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Jeremy Hazelbaker will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Simmons over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top.
Albert Pujols.
Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Mark Melanson. This changed defensively for the Diamondbacks. Now playing right field, number 46, Jeremy Hazelbaker. Now at shortstop, number 48, Alan Hansen.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down one, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now.
Second baseman, Eric Young Jr.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One out, nobody on. Now a bunt attempt here. Arenado fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Swing and a line drive, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now how far will they send that man from first? Escobar is digging for home. In to score is the runner from first, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Revere is under it, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Yasmani Tomas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Jake Bruce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
First baseman,
now batting, Marwin Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Here's Hank Conger. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. The 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. A little bit outside. 2-1. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez has a play. And the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Austin Adams. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. C.J. Cron is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he takes a called strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Ahmed backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So striding in, Mike Trout looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Ryan Butcher comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Butcher now playing left field, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Ready now, Ben Revere. He'll start things out here in a high ball game.
Center fielder, Ben Revere.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cabrera's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Mark Melanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Melanson.
He's set, and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alan Hansen.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
The Angels, right fielder Cole Calhoun.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The first
runner at second now. Nobody out. And standing in. Trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Hit out towards second. Hansen comes up with it. And they certainly have had their way with Pujols here tonight as he's retired yet again for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Eric Young Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Tom Wilhelmsen, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Tom Wilhelmsen.
And that's up and in for ball one.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Now a fly ball towards foul territory. Might be smart to let this drop. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. The 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bruce has a read on it. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And he's safe. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
They're digging in and looking for more. Yunel
Escobar.
Escobar. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
One out and a runner on second base. Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Hazelbaker has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Swing and a little tapper. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Nick Ahmed. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Nick
Cam Bedrosian takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Cam Bedrosian.
Jake Lamb is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll need to get on after that disastrous top of the 11th. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. A dozen home runs and 21 driven in. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Simmons is there for it. One down. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground at first. The tag, and he is out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here. 2 of them on the stat sheet, and they were a factor in the outcome of this ball game.